Have the possibility of some icy conditions, and maybe not for everybody. In fact, the winter weather advisory has been lifted for those of you in Crawford and Lawrence and Jasper, over in Effingham County and Richland and Clay. It doesn't mean you couldn't get a little bit of icing, but the winter weather advisory has been lifted for you. Everybody else, though, has a winter weather advisory, as you can see here with the counties we have highlighted. So here's a look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker with some very light precipitation, a few little sprinkles or so on, but the ground has been so cold for so long, any liquid that falls when it hits the cold ground or a cold surface, it could freeze. So right now it's 37, but it's colder near the surface of the earth. We look ahead through the nighttime tonight. Temperatures most likely will stay at freezing or perhaps slightly above. A south breeze 3 to about 8 miles an hour. So right now it's 37 degrees, a south-southeast breeze to about 6. Relative humidity is at 62%, and the pressure actually is kind of high. It's at 35. So this potential weather can actually impact driving. Madison Zaleski is here. She's with Storm Team 10. She's here to tell us what local tow truck companies have been talking about. So Madison, tell us what's happening.
Well, that's right, Kevin. Freezing rain can make for some slick roads if we do have that. And recently, local tow truck companies have been dealing with a number of stranded cars on the road. So I spoke with one of those companies, and they shared with me that they've been seeing what they've been seeing on the roads, so you don't make the same mistake.
Ice is a totally different ball game versus the snow, even for the tow trucks. I mean, that's just slick. There's nothing you can do.
Owner of Absolute Towing and Recovery in Terre Haute, David Utterback, has been dealing with an overwhelming amount of calls since this cold snap.
You know, you go from doing 8 to 10 a day to 20 in a couple hours. People just driving too fast. Another thing is people's cars are not cleared off properly. When you do those things, you're just asking for trouble.
Utterback says the cold and ice have caught many drivers off guard, leaving many cars in the towing yard. Not only is Utterback picking up disabled cars off the side of the road, he's also been aiding drivers with stalled vehicles.
Start up. It gets down below 10 or so, the batteries really start to get weak. A lot of people don't think about it. Is just make sure you start it every day. Let it run 10-15 minutes, warm up, charge up. That's going to help out a lot.
While taking care of stranded drivers, tow truck operators need to ensure their own personal safety as well. To do that, drivers like Utterback wear reflective pieces of clothing. During heavy-duty towing, Utterback asked drivers to watch for them and other emergency vehicles on the side of the road. Not only that, he encourages drivers to make themselves visible as well.
Try to make sure you got your flashers on. A lot of people don't think about it. Until we get there, we'll pull up and they've got no lights on.
During this chilly weather, it is necessary for drivers to stay patient due to the mass amount of calls tow truck companies are responding to.
Trying to get to everybody as fast as we can. We know some people are, without heat, the cars died or whatnot, but we just try to get to them as fast as we can.
And there's still a lot that could change with this storm, and Storm Team 10 will keep you updated as we go through the rest of the evening.
All right, and here's a good idea. You can download the Storm Team 10 weather app.